I didn't have a microphone, that's why.
Of course you didn't.
Oh.
Does that mean everything we just said was lost?
Pretty much.
Possibly.
Horrible.
But it wasn't the show, at least.
It was still a lot of fun.
Okay. Now, add screen capture. Bam.
But now they're not gonna
Bam,
get the
and
danger
he's gone.
noodle.
Yes, they are.
Good.
Where's the danger noodle? I haven't seen no danger noodle.
Just wait for it.
Oh my god!
What?
See, that one's kind of pretty and it is smiling, but
whoops.
I'd still be like really scared.
He's so happy.
Yeah, but I'd still be scared. I don't mind them, but
Aw.
as long as they're not near me.
But then, what
You don't have the one with
about
arms?
this one? I couldn't find it with arms. Also, I just sent Linda this one. It's by William Snacks.
It
Oh,
doesn't show
boy.
the whole thing. Damn.
That is the whole thing.
No, as in the screen cap that I had didn't show the
Sorry.
whole thing. There you go.
Sorry. Linda, look at the danger noodle.
Yeah.
He happy about
It's the snakes. It is kind
he
of
happy about spaghetti. Friend spaghetti.
Well, spaghetti.
Dude, snakes are adorable.
Oh, they can be. They definitely can be. They're just not for me.
Oh, but they're so cool and like both senses of the word. So cool.
Oh my god! Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I think you should get a new teapot.
Nah.
Well, she doesn't have a teapot this week, so
Yes.
let's go live.
Okay.
And this, that, keep that.
That would
giving-
show.
Just giving Spanky a heads up because he said to, so
Yeah.
I did.
Okay. All my fault. All my fault.
Okay.
The reason they couldn't hear us was my fault. Now,
Oh, that's okay.
are we ready?
Yes.
But
Okay. Say something.
But
got to it before I did.
Well, now I can take that clip.
great.
Message tone, new one.
Okay. Alright, they can't hear it, but check this works. I tried to figure out a way to let other people hear it, but couldn't. There was no way to do it with my system set up, and too many virtual audio cables would have fried my brain.
Yeah.
Program gonna open there.
Oh my god. I think we should go live now.
Okay. Alright.
It's almost
Are
as
we
if
ready?
you left me alone with your soundboard.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Have a good show.
Okay.
Yes. 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to episode 46 of Reins of Azeroth. I'm your host Cinder and I am joined as always by my lovely co-host Spaz Weston. How are you, Spaz?
After some technical difficulties, doing well.
Yeah. Technical difficulties and butts. But
Yes.
I don't know. Anyway, it's our last show for the year. It's our
Yes.
what's the word? Like festive
Year in
season
review.
thing. Oh my god! Sorry, obviously
There
I
it
have
goes.
just also seen oh, that's so cute. So Sirius, as always, has just done an absolutely beautiful job with our Twitch picture. and has a little hat, and she's in a little Christmas bag, and that's so cute. I love it so much.
Little
That's
Christmas
adorable.
present.
Yes.
Yeah.
Serious is a good Christmas present. So this week we're just gonna have a bit of a chat about what kind of year we've had and stuff. Just pretty casual, really. We'll go through some of the new things that have ended up happening in Wintervale that we said we'd come back to this week once everything had gone live. But before we do that, we have to announce our Mischief winner. And
Yes.
I do a drum roll, but I can't do a drum roll, so drum roll. Our winner of Mischief is Alessander. And Alessander sent us a story about the mischief that they get up into in-game. And Alessander says, "Many years ago, I role-played a waitress at the Goldshire Inn. My rogue cooked specials each day and carried drinks to patrons. One rainy night, 3 male adventurers stopped in and had some wine and conversation. While discussing a room for the night, a lady entered. She told me she was the owner, and after a few minutes we both had to log off, so she yawned and announced she was going to bed at the same time that I did. We walked upstairs together, the 3 adventurers following on our heels, and into a bedroom where we disrobed and laid down, with the adventurers crowding around the room watching. We turned to each other and logged out. We were laughing in instant messages the entire time."
Perfect.
It's very, very cheeky. I love it.
Definitely.
Yeah, so congratulations. We'll get in touch with you over the next couple of days, Alessander, and let you know how you can get your little mischief pet. And thank you very much again to Sirius for donating our prize this competition time thing and stuff. Yay!
Yes. Yes.
How have you been, Spaz? What have you been up to? What's your mount counts and all that jazz?
Nothing new on the mount front. New job means not much WoW. So,
Yep. Is it going well?
Yes, it's going very well. I'm playing a lot of Final Fantasy 15 though.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
good.
It's basically just WoW with a controller, and I find that for my brain, it's easier to just zone out when I've got a controller in my hands, as opposed to when I'm playing in front of a keyboard and mouse.
Mm-hmm.
So I
that's fair
just,
enough.
just zone out playing Final Fantasy 15. Oh wow, some things happen in that game. Oh boy.
It sounds like people have been looking forward to it coming out. Yeah, 15.
Yes,
that's been,
definitely.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's a certain point where this really big sad event happened, and I was sad. And then a small reveal happens, like another character gets injured, and I almost cried.
Oh.
And I was just like, wow, I was not expecting that.
Oh. That's
So-
nice though. I like games that give you the feels.
Yeah. To anyone who's actually played past, it's after the Leviathan summoning when one of the party members becomes injured.
Oh.
So I'm not going to say any more than that.
No
It's-
spoilers.
It's vague enough that you
Okay.
have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you've played through it, you'll be like, oh yes, that.
Okay.
So
Fair enough.
yeah. So the only thing I got was Now You're Thinking with Portals, because I realized that I was missing one.
Ah, nice. Yep.
The one that was up on the Moonguard Terrace.
Oh, that is like the worst one too.
Yeah, it was a pain in the butt to get to.
Yep.
I just watched the
you
video
need that
and
for the Surima stuff though, don't you?
to do quests up there, yes, but you don't.
Thought
You
all
don't
the
need it for the quest line.
No, okay. There was
No,
maybe
you
it's
need
the ley lines, is it?
ley line bling
Right. Yep.
to connect all the ley lines so that
Yeah.
you can redirect the power and.
Yeah. All that jazz.
I don't think I did last week's quests.
Oh, that's
Oh, no, I
okay.
did. I did. Never mind.
I'm so excited. It's like
That
this
time
week is the
bubble
last one.
thing that happened
Yeah.
was really cool.
Yeah, I love all the Surima stuff. It is really,
Yeah.
really cool. I'm so excited
Yes.
because this week coming should be the last one.
Yeah, I
So
was going to
that-
say, should we count that as a mount for ourselves, or should
Well,
we wait
only
till
when
next
only
when we get back?
it, because
Okay.
it doesn't. The achievement itself doesn't say anything about receiving the mount. So there may be something else that you need to do after that achievement has been done that may get us the mount. So we may not actually get it yet. So
I thought the last quest in the quest line awarded a mount and an achievement.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Well,
we'll find out
no
really
idea.
soon.
Definitely.
But anyone who hasn't been keeping up with Surima, I highly recommend it. Like,
yes,
you're going to get a really killer mount at the end of it. It's going to be
definitely.
cool.
And in regards to mounts next year, I actually spotted a video that Simri posted on YouTube about the Reins of Azeroth.
Yep.
The archaeology mount.
Yep.
And theoretically, February.
Okay.
Is when that Fortnite quest will be available.
It's a bit further away than I think
according to
BTR.
Expecting.
Okay.
But, yeah. So.
Okay.
So what about you? Anything new?
Yes, stuff. Finally the achievement No Shellfish Endeavor unbugged. So that's one that you get for doing all of the world quests where you have to go find Murky's egg and you have to do the world quest as Murky. And I'd had it sitting there completed for the longest time, but it wasn't like dinging. It wasn't doing its thing. And
okay. I think I have
day,
one left to do.
Okay, cool. I went and did one of them again, which I've done so many times before. And when I completed it, that's when it decided to ding, and that gives you Murgle Gurgle Jawn. Something like that. It's a Murloc horn, and basically when you blow this horn, you get like an army of marching Murlocs, which is really, really cool.
That's cool. That is cool.
Yeah, so I got that. I got the Dirty Spoon toy for my Sharp Talon Hatchling, because I'm still going through those. And I also, I've been spending a little bit of time on the Horde side, leveling up a priest just very casually when I have a spare 5 minutes, which isn't very often. And I've been in Stormheim because that's where the most changes are, because I just wanted to see the Horde side of things. And I got a toy, a Raven Bear disguise from questing in that area, and I don't recall getting that. I mean, I didn't have it already, so I didn't get that as Alliance. So that's cool.
Well, did you encounter the Raven Bears?
Well, not the same way that we have for Alliance, but to be fair, that's like I completed the quest to get that toy, and then I logged off. So they made that side of stuff may end up happening, which is just tragically sad.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't know what'll happen there, but I'll come back and check that out. For achievements, I got the No Shellfish Endeavor. I got the Red Rider Air Rifle achievement, which is an achievement for getting the 2009 vintage Wintervale gift, which was cool. I ended up getting that twice, actually. I got Champions Rise, which is to raise 8 champions to level 110 with my class order hall stuff. And I was talking about this on Battle Tagged, and I feel really dodgy about it now that I was talking to the guys about it. But I have my hidden appearance on my enhancement shaman, and I completed the 200 world quests using my hidden appearance thing to unlock a new skin.
Yep.
Which was really cool. But it unlocked it for all of my other specs, even though I don't have their hidden appearances.
Yes, that's how it's meant to be. Because
it is?
Yes, because the specific wording of it is do complete 200 world quests with a hidden appearance equipped. So it's
okay.
any of them. So that's...
Yeah, but see, to me it just seemed really weird because I don't have the hidden appearances for Elemental or Restoration. Like, I don't have the base hidden appearance.
My monk doesn't have the hidden appearances for Mistweaver or... Windwalker, but he does as Brewmaster. Same with my Hunter. I did buy the base of hidden appearance for both Beast Mastery and then Marksmanship when I had the rep. And I have the appearance, the tint for 200 world quests unlocked as survival.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the most vague one. And for some people, it's like, we have no idea how to get this spec first color. But if you want the second color,
that's the way to
go and
do
get the easiest hidden weapon and just smash out 200 world quests.
That's cool.
Or, kill 1,000 players, or however many dungeons you need to do.
The thing is, like, I don't know when I got this because it doesn't give you an achievement. Nothing dings or anything, and I wasn't actively doing it. And
the achievement is just for the hidden appearance, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't count for the rest of them.
I was just bumming around the other day because I'm like, I'm going to put some stuff into my elemental spec, and went and had a look at the appearances, and all of a sudden there's this extra one available. I'm like, what? And I realized what it was, and I was just like, hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, when I got my hidden appearance 200 world quests, the 200th world quest that I did was the 200 world quest with an appearance on.
Oh, nice.
So I got the achievement
saying...
saying...
because you got yours straight away, of course.
Yeah, because as a Beast Mastery Hunter, I just could buy it straight away.
Nice.
Yeah. Sorry. I was getting the Mimiron side quest mixed up with the... What's it?
Oh, okay.
Because that takes a while. That's the essence swapper that lets you change how hard he looks.
Oh, okay.
That's a quest. That's a long quest. A bit of a pain. But, yeah. So, we have some news.
Yeah. Nighthold has a release date, which is cool. It's January 17, which is kind of soon.
Yes. Was that not the predicted thing with
it is,
this
it is approximately, I think it just feels soon because 7.1.5 isn't out yet. So, I think
that's true.
We're expecting 7.1.5 to be at least announced before Nighthold was announced, but yeah.
Well, is Nighthold going to be 7.2?
No, Nighthold's already in there. It's not its own thing. And it's not part of 7.1.5 either.
Okay.
It's just its own thing.
That's just going to unlock when they feel like it should unlock.
Yeah, exactly. But the reason why we're talking about it, and I'm not going to talk about the bosses in Nighthold yet just because they're not actually live yet, so not going to say anything other than the fact that the very last boss in Nighthold has a chance to give 2 mounts, one that is a guaranteed drop for killing this boss on Mythic, and another that has a chance to drop on Heroic difficulty, I think it is. So not guaranteed.
Will it have the same drop chance on Mythic as well?
Possibly.
So like the heroic one.
Yeah, I don't know. It may do. I imagine that if it goes by like things that have happened previously, there's always a chance because I remember Dragon Soul had that happen, and that was possible because I've witnessed that myself. So it could be the same thing.
Probably.
Yeah, Spanky's saying in chat, Nighthold is technically part of 7.0. So
yeah, it was probably just
there's a lot of
easier for them to put in there and then.
Yeah, this one to
it's there. It'll just be unlocked later. So
yeah. But that's about all the news that is worth having a chat about at this point in time.
Do we know what the 2 mounts are?
Yes, they're the infernal core things.
Oh, the infernals, of course.
They look really, really wicked. I'm really hoping I get to get
the Nighthold and the dungeons to do with it look awesome.
I don't know about I didn't know if there were dungeons, but the
Nighthold, you go up.
That's the Nighthold.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting that confused then.
That's okay. Everyone, I do it too. That's why I was like, no, this is what.
Oh, the Nighthold is where we finally get to shut that elf up. I'm sorry, but when you did the quest where she appears as a giant hologram and tells everyone off, right? In Surubar.
Yes.
You don't play an elf of any kind, do you?
My druid is one, but I don't play her actively.
Could you hear the what's the word? The
disdain? Hatred?
Yeah, in her voice when she spoke the names.
Yeah,
the Shalderai, the Cinderai. It was just like...
She's not happy with anyone.
She has no right to do that. She has no right to say that. They've been sitting in their stupid little city for far too long, cowering from the Legion.
Yep.
As a night elf, I was extremely offended by that.
I'm sorry that you were offended. as a Pandaren, I just thought she was just a whingy little cow.
Oh yeah, no. If I'm in my Pandaren shoes, she needs a good slap upside the head.
Well, it's just kind of a case of, lady, calm down. Like, really, you're gonna get up in arms about this? Like, you're not actually in a position of having done the right thing here.
She is not exactly a night elf. She's a nightborn, which is different from a night elf.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Still stuck up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I'm the kind of person that really gets into character, and in character that really did offend me. And that was the point. To be like, you are different kinds of elves, and that's why I am looking down on you.
Yeah.
So it made sense, and it was infuriating, and kind of happy that they could make me want to just run in there and you know.
Oh, look, I've been really I'm just so emotionally invested in the whole Suramar questline, and I find myself constantly going, like, you know, you have to go kill some demons or something for a particular thing, and I'll just stay around a bit longer and kill a whole bunch more because I'm just that mad at them all. I'm just like, you bastards are just ruining everything. You're just awful, awful things. And so I'll just kill more.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, the entire Suramar questline has just been...
I love it. I love it.
Small thing, and then we're going to punch you in the gut.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm really scared about this week because, I mean, if it's the last one in this series, I don't want to be punched in the gut. I want happy times. I'm pretty
sure they already punched us in the gut when they turned around. It was just everybody in that area on.
Yeah. there's
it's
heaps
just like,
of,
wait,
heaps
what?
Of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we won't continue about that just in case some people haven't done it, but I do recommend everyone go do it. It is a really great storyline.
That's true.
And I promise Suramar gets easier to deal with, especially to start getting more gear. It's a lot easier to get through.
Yeah. And you need it for flying, so.
Yes. Yeah, get the flying.
Yeah. So we have a couple extra Wintervale things that we wanted to talk about. That were new for 2016 because it hadn't started.
Correct. So if you're after Wintervale information for what a long strange trip it's been for your Wintervale stuff, go have a listen to our last episode 45, where we go through all of that in detail. That hasn't changed. None of that's changed. So all of that still applies. The stuff that has changed, we kind of talked a little bit last week about the disposable Wintervale suits, which is the toy that gives out the festive clothes for everyone to wear. Still don't actually know where this comes from, but Wowhead's running theory is that it could be from one of the gifts under the tree, as one of the red wooden sled that was in one of these gifts has moved to a different one. So that seems to be a rotating gift slot. So hopefully people will find this under the tree. And the Wintervale gift for the year, block ears if you don't want to know, is the Endothermic Blaster, which gives you an achievement, and it's a reference to May. Next bit, though, have you seen this? So apparently you can catch Great Father Winter sledding around Legion, and he'll wish you a happy Wintervale and give you 500 resources. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't.
I have not either, and I really want to. I want to see Great Father Winter just flying around.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Sledding around.
Although, in Hitman, the latest Hitman game, they released a new a Christmas update where you have to stop the Home Alone bandits, and in the building randomly Santa will appear, and he teleports around the map.
Okay.
And you can find him, and he'll give you a gift, and it'll just be a random item.
That's really cool.
It's just like, what the heck?
Did you ever play Toe Jam and Earl?
That name is familiar.
Yeah, it was like these two, guys, very special guys, and the whole point of the game. I only played the original one. I never played the redone one. But you'd kind of go through these levels and reveal stuff on the map. And you had to basically steal presents from people. And the main goal was to find Santa and steal all his presents. That was the whole point. It was amazing.
Fair enough.
I miss that game. That's my childhood, stealing presents from Santa in Toe Jam and Earl.
Well, I mean, for me it was Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Ah, yes. I've heard of this. I haven't played it, but I've heard of this.
Yeah, that was, that's an R-rated game if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. Back to WoW, which, isn't R-rated.
Well, it can be.
It can be, yeah. The miniature
But we didn't want to hear that for our contest.
No, my God. The miniature Wintervale tree, which is a dagger that you can get from the presents, has had its eye level upgraded to 835, which is weird because what do we need weapons for? But it's cool to have. Like, it gets added to your appearances tab, so you can have a little Christmas tree dagger in your appearances tab, which is neat.
Yep. That's kind of cool.
What I think is officially the best thing of all in Wintervale is Dalaran, Ironforge, and Orgrimmar have snow globes, and when you go into them, you turn into a little festive gnome, and it just makes me so happy.
Yes, I saw the
Love it.
I saw the gifts and stuff online for this.
It's really cool. You just run in and you turn into a little gnomey, and you get a little outfit and stuff, and it goes away when you run out, but it's just fun. You can dance with the giant snowman that's in there, and it's just, I don't know, it's cool. I wouldn't want to stay in there always because, it's an enclosed dome. I'm hoping there's, like, air pockets somewhere, like they poke some holes in the top or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
See, you probably don't need to stand in there for that long.
No. Do you want to let us know who has the hats?
Yes. So, in Blackrock Hold and in Eye of Ashara, they both have the new updated green holiday hats, and you're looking for Ilisana Ravencrest and King Deepbeard. That's the big troll skog thing.
Yeah, King Deepbeard.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a real terrible slip of the tongue. King
Can't use that.
Deepbeard. Sorry. King Deepbeard he's the big skog guy that, like, burps at you and stuff, and you got to dodge the bubbles. Ilisana Ravencrest is the one who has the achievement ads, more like bads.
The easiest achievement.
Yeah, it really is.
But it's an achievement for doing it wrong.
Yeah, that's okay.
Basically. And the other hat, the red version, will come from Taliek's Flame Wreath in the Court of Stars. Now, these hats, are they bind on pickup or bind on account?
Bind on pickup, I believe, because the hats you need to get on, like, they're the ones that you got to farm for.
Okay.
For the 3 pieces, you can't send them around. Like, I've got hats and I can't send them. The clothes I can, but I don't believe I can send the hats around.
Yes, and obviously, just a quick thing: these aren't transmoggable as well.
Which makes me sad because I love them. Yeah, I just had a quick look on my head, and yes, they are bind on pickup. And I completely forgot that they were the new ones. So
these are the new updated models.
Did they update the old models?
No.
Like, if you already had the hats, is it the new one, or you got to get?
I'm not sure. I don't believe so.
I haven't put my winter clothes on yet. I've got to do that.
Yeah, I have to. I think I still have the old green hat in my Pandaren bags.
Okay. Yeah, I have to check it out.
But I don't believe so. I think they're new models for a reason, because they're new models, and so yeah. But regardless, they look nice.
They do look nice.
I'm gonna have to go farm Blackrock Hold. I didn't actually check while I was clicked into Wowhead, but does difficulty matter on the drops?
I wouldn't have thought so.
Okay, so I can run that on normal and dodge through.
I'm just gonna quickly have a look. To see if I can see it on the Wowheads.
While you're looking for that, the abominable Grinch now scales to your level and deals level appropriate damage, similar to the Legion invasions. So the gear from him may end up rolling well enough that you could wear it if he actually drops loot.
No, he doesn't. You just need to kill him to set medicine free.
Okay. I could have sworn he dropped something.
You might be thinking about the dagger, but the dagger actually comes from the stolen presents.
That's probably what I was thinking about.
Mm.
And there is obviously new Wintervale music,
which I haven't heard yet, because all of this time that I've been doing Wintervale stuff has been in this mad rush to get things done. So I haven't actually enjoyed Wintervale properly yet. But yeah. But there's not too much news. So basically, what we covered in our episode last week is still completely valid. Yay!
Yes.
Which is very good news.
Yes.
So if you didn't catch that episode, have a listen, or as always, all the information that we just talked about and what we talked about in last week's episode as well is all on Wowhead. We'll have the links up on the website for you.
Yes.
To check it out.
Now, have you been on Twitter lately?
I'm always on Twitter.
Have you been following the Blizzard Entertainment account?
Oh, the 12 Days of Blissmas.
Yes.
That's very cute, yes.
It starts with the first day, where you have Pepe on an ancient.
It's very cute.
The second day is 2 Abathas.
No, see, I think you should be singing this.
I'm not very good at singing.
Okay.
The third day is 3 Doppelgangers from Hearthstone.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4 is 4 Nuclear Strikes from StarCraft.
Mm-hmm.
And then, obviously, the 5th day is 5 gold coins from Hearthstone. And it's all in caps with their tweet,
because everybody
which
yells
I love.
it out.
Yes. The 6th day is 6 Torbjorn turrets, which are the reindeer variant from his brand new skin,
Nice.
which is really cool. And then day 7 is 7 Murlocs marching.
Yay!
And that's it so far. We don't actually know the rest of them yet. So, jump on Twitter and follow Blizzard_ENT. That's the account that's doing it. Not everybody follows all the Blizzard accounts because there's
a few.
Blizzard Entertainment, Blizzard CES, Blizzard EU, Blizzard US, and
ANZ.
all the various ones. ANZ, yeah. And then, all the support versions. And then all the actual games have separate Twitter accounts and then support accounts. So, yeah. Check it out. It's going to be... I can't wait to see what they do for the rest of them.
It's going to be very cute. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So, that's it for the Wintervale.
Yay!
But that's not it for the episode.
No!
Because we're going to have a little look back on this year and what we've been doing and how much we've done.
I feel like we need the like from the 60s TV shows where they're like when you go back to the past and stuff.
Like Bill and Ted.
Yes, exactly.
Wait, was it Bill and Ted or was it... No, it was Wayne's World.
Wayne's World, yes. Yeah, okay.
It was Wayne's World.
Yeah.
With the hand actions as well.
Yeah, because I was totally doing the hand actions as well. I hope everybody appreciated the hand actions you couldn't see.
Yes. Now, we have a tweet here from Professor Moriarty.
God.
Would you like to take this one?
Okay. Professor Moriarty has 2 sad crying faces and says, I'm out of the house with work again, which means that he can't join us in the stream tonight, which he likes to do. So he says, I can be cheered if Cinder can say the names of some Klaxi. Which is just, it's a cruel and unusual punishment. But if it makes you happy, Moriarty, Spaz has kindly made a list here.
Those are the paragons of the Klaxi. The raid bosses.
Yeah, but I still can't say that. Okay. We have Highsec the Swarmkeeper. I can say that one. But that's it. I've got Iokuk the Lucid, Karos the Locust, Kaztik the Manipulator, Kilruck the Wind Reaver, that's easy. Corvin, that's easy. Malik, Ninilko, Ninilko, Kita, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Rickcal the Dissector, Skier the Bloodseeker, and Zaryl the Poisoned Mind. They're just... Klaxi have the worst, like... I can't wrap my head around pronunciation of those things. Like, I just like to brutalize them. I'm sorry, guys. Moriarty, I hope it made you laugh, because now I feel silly. But on that, he follows up by saying, and maybe Spaz could read out all the zones in Icecrown with a thick Dranic accent.
Now, I'm not sure if you meant the zones in Northrend, or if you meant the sub-zones in Icecrown, because that is a zone in Northrend. But I've pulled up a map of Northrend.
Oh, excellent. I'm clapping, but you can't hear me clapping because I have push talk.
Fair enough. So, obviously, when you start your adventure, you head down to the Borean Tundra. You can choose to go through Sholazar Basin. You head into Icecrown to fight the Lich King. Dragon's Blight is where Wormrest Accord is. Down in the Howling Fjords is where the Vrykul.
Where are the Vrykul?
The Howling Fjord.
Sorry, I just wanted you to say it again.
You move north to Grizzly Hills, further north to where the trolls are in Zuldrak. And if you're looking for the time-lost Proto-Drake, he is in Storm Peaks. Good luck. I don't actually know how well my accent works.
I don't care, that was wonderful. That was so good. I feel like that was like the best tour guide I've ever had in Northrend. That was wonderful.
Although, if you want to hear a great Draenei accent, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, Torrent Think Tank did a song called Commander Draenor, where it was Jules and Mark Conan singing about, I don't remember what Christmas song it was, but she was singing about how she's always sitting in her garrison, and he was singing as like the Draenei commander about how there's all this stuff to do. Nice. And I cannot for the life of me remember what episode it was from.
If you find it, we'll tweet it out, because
definitely
I'd like to hear that. I haven't heard it, so I'd like to hear that.
Yes, I will
Sirius,
definitely.
Sirius is telling us it was last year's Christmas show.
Ah, fair enough. It was last year's Christmas show then.
There you go. We'll have to find that and have a listen.
Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah. So we're taking a look back. Considering this is our 46th episode, our first episode was back in February. All the way back in February. So coming up to both episode 50 and 52. Well, I suppose it won't be 52 depending on how many weeks we haven't recorded for throughout the year. The big episode 50 and then the actual 1 year anniversary.
Did you think that we'd last this long?
Kind of.
Okay.
At first, I thought we would be doing less, talking about less mounts each episode. But then we ended up packing so many mounts into the first few episodes. I was like, oh wow, there goes 4 episodes worth of content in one go. But, in the end, we had 300 to cover. So, and we have more to talk about, so, it's fine.
There's plenty of things in the game to talk about.
It's been lots of fun.
It has. It's been stupid fun.
Yes. Especially with all those names.
Bloody Moriarty.
and we both stumble on our words across all the different names of all the NPCs, across all the expansions. I mean, come on.
That's the fun of it.
Do you have a favorite show title?
I don't remember them all.
Mine is and will always be Ice Cream Citadel.
Yeah, but that's because that sounds awesome. Like, that's quite visual for me. I can...
when you stumbled on your words, turning that into the actual episode as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm really good at mispronouncing things all the time. Like when I was raid leading, I could never remember the names of abilities, and so it'll be like loot from the thingy and the stuff and the
other one
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get out of the way. Save yourselves.
Yes. There's one other thing I wanted to bring up.
I quite liked the one that we had with Eludra. That's a doorbell. I like that one.
Yes, that was a great one. Let me pull up the episode list.
I know that's
my
what
secret little list.
I'm having a look now.
Well, let's look back at who we've had on the show. So we've had Ro.
And not forget anybody important.
So we had Ro.
We did have Ro.
Join us for episode 9. Sirius joined us for episode 10, which was lovely.
Always.
Banky joined us for Children's Week in episode 13.
Yes.
Which lined up perfectly because it's the unlucky episode and it's the holiday everybody hates.
Yeah, that's true.
Episode 15.
I'm sorry, that's a show title that I liked. That was Podcasting with Our Orphan Out, which just
yes,
completely clean, but it sounds dodgy and
extremely.
Yeah.
Episode 15 was the Argent Tournament where we had Cheryl join us, which we still kind of feel bad that she had to get up so early.
Poor Muffin.
And so did Ro. And I guess everybody
any overseas
who's
guests,
in the US.
Yep, the poor Muffins.
Episode 18, we had Sirius on again, and I believe that was the episode you were away. I think.
I think so. Yes.
And then episode 26, you had Natani on as a guest because I was away.
Yeah.
That was a great episode with the exploration
stuff. It was fun. Yeah, it was really
Her
good.
blog is still amazing.
I'm hanging out for when she gets back from holidays and starts writing in it again more because I do love the adventures. They're really good.
I want her to do a IRL blog for the holiday that she went on because all the photos that she's been posting have been great.
So jealous. I'm so jealous.
Yeah. And then episode 32, we did archaeology with Simri, which was great. I love archaeology so much, and Simri is so good. All the stuff that she's been. Yeah, and then we had Eludra on.
We've missed one because we also had MacGyver on episode 21 when we talked about mounts that we'd missed and also profession stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, MacGyver's not on this list somewhere.
Yeah.
It's a bit odd.
Yeah. But thank you to everyone who's come on and been a guest. It's been really lovely to have, it's nice to have other people on the show, because, different voices and all that's always really nice, but it's fun. I like meeting new people that play the game a bit differently to how I might do, and it's cool.
Yes. We also had episode 37 that was Glory of the Pun Hero.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Oh,
we had a string of good titles.
The one that you had with Sirius, hoping for some epic pants drops.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Oh, and I've never tasted that spell before.
Yes.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
And then we had the issues of episode 30, which I'm pretty sure almost no one knew about other than us.
I don't even remember.
My Audacity, for some reason, was decided to stop recording. And so because if we hadn't have done that episode live, we would have lost it completely because...
Yeah.
Once the episode had uploaded from Twitch to YouTube, I had to then download it pull the audio out of the video, and then put that audio into Audacity and make sure that it's kind of nice, and then publish that.
All these shenanigans.
Yes. Oh, do you remember the stacks of stackable stags?
I love the stacks of stackable stags. And yes, the title also. But I also love that toy so much.
And then our Brawlers Guild episode, the Big Butterboom to Itty Bitty Butterboom.
Yeah.
That was good.
I am hanging out for the new Brawlers stuff. That's going to be really cool. I'm so excited.
Yes, I cannot wait for it. It just looks so great.
It does. It does.
And now that I'm looking at the list, I'm just like, nothing to shake a mop at. You know, bit him in the tushy when Sirius was on. It was podcasting with our orphans out. And taking the cake from the Time Lost Proto Drake.
Yeah.
Our third episode was shaking a fistful of love because of the love rocket.
Oh, that's cool.
And our first named episode was Big Keech's Big Smile because
yes,
we ended up referring
bastard.
to him. Yes, we referred to him many times.
Yeah, give him all your gold. Although the Mad Merchant now, I think, wins that one with the Spider-Man. Did you see? I retweeted a picture. I don't know if I retweeted it from the show account. Salvation was on his giant spider mount, and he was doing that world quest in Valshura, where you have to go collect those sheep and you have to round them up and take them back to their little home thing. But he was doing it while he was still mounted up. And so he had these like 4 or 5 sheep hanging around him in this giant spider mounted. It just looks like they're being captured for his meal or something. It was absolutely hilarious. It was fantastic.
Yeah. The one thing I don't like about the spider mount is seeing the people who obviously have like 3 or 4 accounts multi-boxing all on spiders running through Dalaran.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen
it's just
that,
like,
but...
yeah, I've seen it a few times because like the name is like, it's like 3 letters and then A, B, and C and D, and it's like you're obviously multi-boxing. All 4 of them are on the same mount. You've got 4 accounts with spiders. Like, how much do you play?
Yeah.
Or how much money have you spent on the illegal / legal now tokens and gold and stuff? So
yeah.
So prior to Legion launching, we actually attended the Australian launch party, which was really fun.
It was fun. It was actually nice to see your face. Like,
yes.
to meet you face to face.
And the sound that from my phone when I put Sirius on the phone to talk to you when I got there was pretty good.
Oh, it was quite, yes. I'm pretty sure that my hearing has never been the same again.
And, that was fun. We met Celestalon and we met a few other Blizzard people.
Yep. I'm really glad, given how things turned out, I'm really glad that I got to meet Dayani and got some cookies from her, given that she ended up moving to the US to work for Blizzard, which is amazing for her. But I'm so glad that I got the chance to meet her before she moved to a different country.
Yeah, definitely. The same with meeting Miggy
awesome.
Before she got sent back.
With meeting who, sorry?
Miggy.
Oh, Miggy. Yeah, see, I didn't get you.
Well, she was living in Sydney, and we met up with her for a small event that she organised before she left.
I saw the pictures and I was very sad, but I'm glad that you guys got to meet her because she's lovely. She's very lovely.
Yes. We met Kate McConaughey.
Kate
is
artist Kate.
No. She's
No?
She's a PR manager at Blizzard.
Ah, yes.
And I'm very thankful that she took the time to have a chat with me. She's our contact at Blizzard basically now, if we want to talk to a dev or something. And I'm still unable to think of questions that we would ask a dev.
Because I find myself, I'd probably just go, you're like
exactly.
Awesome.
I know. I have a blank piece of paper that I stare at that says questions for devs, and I'm just like, I don't even know. like I'd love to sit down and have a technical talk with a developer, but I don't know how well that would, how much everyone else would like that, because I have a bit of game design background. I have an advanced diploma in game design, so it's like I'd love to sit down and pick their brain about it, but I don't know how that, if it'd just be nerd speak, like high level nerd speak for an hour, if anyone be able to understand any of it. So
yeah, no, I want to know other stuff.
Of course.
So, for me, one of my favorite highlights was, and I said this about Battletagged as well, but was being on Realm Maintenance. I just have so much respect for Ro and everything that he does to help promote all of these WoW podcasts, or Blizzard podcasts and stuff. He does so much work.
And when we were also on the Blizzard, the BattleNet, the WoW.
Oh yes, on the WoW month thing. That was that's the
that was excellent.
That was a highlight. I took a screenshot of that. That sits on my desktop. I know that sounds so lame, but it does.
Have you listened to Yearly Maintenance?
Yes, I've been listening. I listened to ours. Okay, so I've been panicking about this for the longest time because I'm like, okay, Yearly Maintenance is coming around, and I completely forget what we talked about.
Can I tell you what I did?
I vaguely recall having a rant.
Can I tell you what I did?
What?
I listened to Ro ask the question. I paused it because I was sitting on the train. I paused it, and I'm like, this is my answer that I would give right now. And then I listened to myself give my answer, and I'm like, pretty much the same thing.
Oh, really?
Just worded slightly differently. Yeah. Like, for each of the questions that he asked, I'm just like... Yeah, pretty much. My views have not changed.
Yeah, mine changed a little just when, the last question that he asked quickly about what mounts we'd use. I did use the favorites button all the time, but I actually ended up settling on a specific mount for each character, to match their transmog. No, it was it was more about transmog. So if their transmog changed, then I'd change their mount that they'd use.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So when you get one of these new hats, are you going to have a new transmog?
A new hat?
Yeah, the new the Wintervale hats.
Oh no, probably not, because you can't transmog it. You have to actually
just to stand around in it.
Oh, to stand around,
just to equip the hat.
Yeah,
because
I'll just reindeerify my mounts. I like turning them into the reindeers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, if people wanted to have a listen to the so we were on episode 221 of Realm Maintenance, so you can have a listen to that to hear us talk about things. And then we were in Yearly Maintenance. Sorry?
Slight trigger warning for the whole flying discussion, because we discussed that a little bit.
Yeah. So we're in Yearly Maintenance Part 2, which came out last week. We're in that, which was it was good fun. I'm enjoying listening to them and hearing, it is really like this time capsule. Oh my goodness! So the one that we were just listening to, I can't remember which podcast team it was, but they were talking about Hearthstone and what they were predicting the next adventure mode to be. And one of the hosts was like, "So we've had this and this and this. So I think that the next one would be Karazhan." And I'm like, "Dude, well done!"
Yeah. The thing was, Karazhan was floating around for a long time, but no one guessed the spin. No one had any idea what kind of spin they'd put on Karazhan. And I was listening to it, and a whole bunch of people, Heroes of the Storm podcasters, were talking about, Brawl, or I don't remember what it was originally called.
Arena?
Yeah, it was the Arena, and everyone's just like, yeah, the Arena's going to be out, it's going to be great, and everyone's going to love it. And it's like, yeah, it's out, it's great, everyone loves it, just not called Arena. That's the only thing. And yeah. So it's a nice way to look back and be like, that's what they thought. And then obviously if you still listen to them, you go listen to an episode and it's like, well, this, and this. It's like, wow, they still think the same, or they think different, or so much has happened. Yeah. Because there's so much stuff happening in all the games. Yeah. That it's, hard to keep track of everything when it comes down to it.
It is. I think that's why I'm always in awe of Ro, because he does manage to keep on top of everything quite well. And I'm just like, dude, how do you do that? Because he works full time as well. Like, how? When do you sleep, sir? And he started a new podcast.
Yeah, I know. Starting next year, called
No, December 27 will be the first episode. He tweeted it out not long
December.
ago.
It was called. Was it Rolling Restart?
No, I'm just quickly loading it up because it was supposed to be something and then it ended up changing. And the title of the podcast is Rolling Restart. Okay.
Yes, because I remember he's like, yeah, so I'm not doing the Rolling Restart now in the episodes because the Rolling Restart is now becoming its own thing. It's the same as how Garrett Weinzierl and Jocelyn Moffat from A-Move TV did spoilers for the Legion Zones, their spoiler podcast, and then that turned into a brand new podcast called For Azeroth that they do about WoW. So yeah, nice. It's like you see different things change as they go. We also had a few guest spots ourselves on other podcasts. Both of us have been on Behind the Avatar.
Indeed, which anyone listening, if you want to be on Behind the Avatar, I know Lita put a shout out the other day to get in touch with her if anyone's curious about being a guest. Do it, because, aside from the fact that Lita is just absolutely gorgeous and lovely, it's really fun, and it actually makes you think a little bit about how about yourself and how you play WoW. So if you are curious about being a guest, you can get in touch with her at Lita WoW or at Behind the Avatar and be a guest.
And if she's really stuck for people, we can come back.
I think I have anything new to say, though. I'm not that interested.
She could guest. She could come on our show as well if she wanted to.
Yes, we do.
I wouldn't say no.
No. You were on Girls Gone WoW with Sirius.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're crazy, aren't they? Like they're such lovely, lovely women, and it's always such a fun adventure. Every episode just always seems to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I was on Azeroth Roundtable at one point, talking about mounts. That was fun. Oh, jeez.
And you were on Pixels, was it?
Yes, I was on Pixels with Patrick. That was really good. I think I kind of reacted to his message the way you reacted to my first message.
Okay.
About the podcast, because he sent me the message and he's like, "Hey, so have you said you were interested in, coming on the show or something like that?" And I'm like, yeah. Okay, cool. And I was just kind of...
That's cool.
Stunned a little.
Yeah, I was like that. So the big one that I got on this year was the Training Dummies, which I've just been a massive fan of theirs for the longest time. So it was really awesome getting to have a chat to those guys about WoW and stuff. And yeah, same thing. I was just like, but you're the Training Dummies and you're like super awesome and I'm so scared right now.
Yeah. And then that's about it, really. Now I'm thinking I'm forgetting something. Probably not. I'm sure someone will know. I'm sure I'll get a tweet.
Yeah, from somebody obvious, and you're going to feel like I did when we forgot you.
Which is understandable.
But it has, everything else aside, like, the whole other world aside, it's been a really interesting year. Like, Legion coming out, I thought was amazing, and I say this before with the guys, I'm just still in awe of how much of an amazing... Wow, the cars are really loud tonight. I'm sorry, guys, if you can hear them. I'm really in awe of how they kept the servers all stable throughout the launch, and what a really wonderful launch experience that was. And I'm so grateful that they create this wonderful game that has so much in it that it gives us so much to talk about.
Yes. And, I mean, all the stuff that happened at BlizzCon as well.
Oh, yes.
Just that alone.
Yeah.
That's it's a 3-day event that takes you a week and a half to get over.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't go, getting through everything.
I joined the Facebook group for BlizzCon 2017. I don't think I'll be able to go, but I just, it's always interesting to see it. And
here's hoping for that New Year draw.
Yes. But every week there's always somebody like, I still really miss BlizzCon. I miss everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Now, obviously, you have to thank someone for the Legion launch event.
I do, and having a quick chat to him right now. Aside from thanking yourself, because you were very kind enough to let Thor and I get there, but Asylum, who was just delightful and letting me go along to the Legion launch. Thank you very, very much, sir. And yes, we will gladly drag you onto the show for a guest. And Lita and anybody else who wants to come along. Like, in all seriousness, like if you're like, I'd like to be on that show, that seems like fun, just hit us up, like send us an email.
Yes.
And we are always open to having guests on the show. Truth be told, it's better when we do, because then we don't have to think of as much stuff to talk about.
Yes.
Because we have interviews and stuff.
Now, I just had an idea here. I'm not sure how this will go. But what do you think about our 1 year episode? We get, say, 3 or 4 guests on and do kind of a round table
Blimey.
sort of thing.
I'm up for it.
If you're up for it, then we'll start sending out invites.
Okay.
And organizing it.
Okay. That'll be fun. It will be fun.
Of course.
And before
If I didn't
we
mention
move
it now,
on.
I'd forget it by the end of the show, so kind of
Yeah, no, that's fine. Before I do forget, as always, and I know I say this every week, but I am so grateful every week. As always, we are like immensely grateful for Wowhead and for all the guides and stuff that they put up that really help us be able to, let you guys know about things, because they are the building blocks of everything that we have a chat about. So, thank you to Wowhead, and if you have a spare $12, go get a premium subscription to the site, because it's absolutely worth it.
Definitely.
And also massive thank you to Sirius for doing our wonderful art for us all the time. I really love this Winterfell one. This is definitely my favorite. I love my little red hat. She's just so cute.
And it kind of matches your transmog already.
It does. I like it a lot. I do. But that's about it. We have a tweet from Moriarty who says, Merry Christmas, guys. First episode I listened to was during Love is in the Air, and I got big love rocket. # lifetime fan. Like, thank you, sir. That's very, very kind of you.
Episode 2.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so in regards to that, if you have been listening for a while, let us know what the first episode you listened to was.
Yeah, and did we get you a mount? Because there's been a couple of people who was like, I was listening to your podcast, and then I got this mount.
Yeah, tons of
like,
pictures for our gallery.
Yeah, well,
our gallery is just
yeah, we
much
hit
larger.
over 100 the other day when I put some up from last week.
Yeah,
which was cool.
So it's huge. It's big. It's great. And it's always fun, so...
Did you have anything else that you want to talk about for the review before we continue on?
No, not at the moment.
No. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who's listened to the show, written in, tweeted, shared things with us, sent us voicemails, come join us in the Twitch stream, all of that. Like, you guys are absolutely brilliant, and we love you all. Oh, are you going to talk about the thing that you tweeted the other day?
What thing I tweeted the other day?
The downloads?
Oh, yes. I was going to mention I was going to mention at the end, but...
Oh, sorry. But that should go in the review, because, it happened
Of course.
this year.
It's a milestone.
It is a milestone. It's huge.
We've hit over 10,000 downloads,
I misheard you. I thought you were like, we're at 900, so we'll get 1,000 soon. I'm like, that's cool. That's nice. 1,000's nice. 10,000? I'm just like, what the hell?
So, I did just the tiniest bit of maths, and I'm going to do it again to make sure, that my maths is not horrendously off.
I'm glad you're mathsing. I don't maths. Maths is hard. Numbers are evil. I need other people to do numbers. Have I given you enough time to do your maths?
Not quite.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I tried.
Okay, so roughly there are 226.8 downloads per episode that we've released.
Oh, that's cool. See,
So-
that's awesome. I expect us to ever even get near triple digits, so that's really sweet that we have that many people listening. Thank you, everybody, for being so awesome.
Actually, in regards to that, just wait till we hit our centenary episode, if you listen to Battle Pets. Because they just had their 101st episode, and on episode 100, Aluja was referring to it as their centenary episode
Yeah.
the entire time, and it's like, no, that means 100 years, not 100 episodes, so don't get that confused, Aluja. But,
I love that. I had the bumper on Realm Maintenance when they did that, and I was just cracking up.
yes, the
Loved
two
it.
things I look forward to on Realm Maintenance, other than Realm Maintenance itself, are the bumpers for Battle Pets and the overly dramatic news
Yes.
with Hunts the Wind. Because
Yeah,
that's...
I always try and guess what it's going to be. Like, while he's talking, I'm like, where's this going? Where's this
Yeah,
going?
where's the
I
punchline?
And I can never, ever get it. But when it happens, I'm just like, oh, of course, you're killing me, dude.
Yeah, it's like you're thinking about one thing, and it's just like, oh, it's...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Why did I
well
not see
done.
that? It's just that kind of thing it's great.
It is. Well, that kind of wraps us up for our year in review. So thank you again to everybody. Just in terms of our general tweets, we have one from Anne in Wonderland, who tweeted to us to say, "Another holiday done. Many thanks to Reins of Azeroth for the helpful info." And she got through her Wintervale achievements for what a long strange trip it's been, and the Merrymaker, which is awesome.
Yes, definitely. We have one from Spanky that says, "We like to have you in our ears," and that was a response to our 10,000
Thanks,
download.
Spanky. I'm in
Of
your
course.
ear right now. Like, right there, just wiggling away. I'm sorry. I've had a lot of sugar.
Fair enough. Now, we do have another email from Alessandra, who says that she just got... I shouldn't assume, but I think Alessandra is female.
I don't know myself either.
I think Ro refers to Alessandra as a female because Alessandra writes into a lot of different podcasts and Realm Maintenance a lot. Just got the Reins of the Grand Black War Mammoth out of Wintergrasp. 78 prize.
Congratulations.
Plus.
That's fantastic.
Well, plus more before they got the add-on. So...
That's the one that I didn't know existed, and Thor's like, "I'll take you in here. We'll run through it together."
Did you buy the regular Black War Mammoth before going through?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure.
There's a NPC sitting on a mount, which is the Black War Mammoth, and you can buy it off them. Now I can't remember if it's actually for gold or if it's for honor, like PvP points.
Okay, it's probably PvP point, like something that's not.
If you're walking up the if you go towards the main building in Wintergrasp, the NPC's on the right hand side.
Okay, yeah. Well, we went in. And we're starting to kill mobs, and as we're doing stuff, I'm like, "So, does this drop from bosses or mobs?" And Thor's like, "Oh, it can drop from anything. It can drop from mobs and stuff as well, just like that." Yep, and he got it. He got it as we were talking about how you can get this mount.
Oh wow!
Apparently,
I thought it only dropped from the bosses.
I don't think so. He seemed to, unless he did get it from a boss. I don't know, but I thought he got it from the mobs.
Well. There are a bunch of bosses in there anyway, so it's not like it's just the one.
Yeah, but it was just, I just cracked up. I'm like, of course you got that mount while you're taking me on a tour throwing how to farm for this mount.
Yeah.
Spanky says honor points for the Black War Mammoth.
Yes.
So that's good.
Fair enough.
So congratulations, Alessandra, on your new mount. That is fantastic.
Yes, congratulations. And obviously congratulations to everybody who's gotten a mount this year.
Yes.
At any time. Because
mounts are awesome.
Yeah. So that's about it. Now we will be taking a couple weeks break, but we will be back in January. Now I did tease a little something that I'll be putting up over the Christmas break, which is I'm going to start trying my hand at doing some sort of small YouTube videos about mounts specifically.
Awesome.
So a more of a breakdown of like, you know, if you want to get all the human mounts, you know, fly into Stormwind and then I'll show you where the NPC is and stuff like that for like different groups of mounts and then different mounts by themselves. Obviously, I'm not going to record full runs of like ICC and stuff, even though it'll only take me like 10 minutes, that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff. I'm going to start putting that up. And yeah, those will start popping up over the Christmas break. So
awesome.
On our YouTube channel.
I'm looking forward to that. Make sure we tweet it out as well so that people can see.
Of course.
Yay. Yeah. Well, that does wrap us up for our last episode for 2016. If you want to get in touch with us, you can. There's all the ways that you can. You can come along to our live recordings on Tuesdays each week, except for like the next two. You can do that at twitch.tv/Reins of Azeroth. The show can be found on our website at reinsofAzeroth.com, as well as on Podbean, iTunes, and Stitcher. Video of the live show can be found on YouTube. Just have a search for Reins of Azeroth with no spaces in it, and you can find our channel. If you'd like to leave us a review on iTunes or a thumbs up on Stitcher, it would be greatly appreciated because that helps other people see what we're doing. If you have any questions, stories, pictures of mounts, toys, achievements, anything to put in our gallery to make it much more bigger and wonderful, because it's really fun. I love our very wonderful gallery. Please send them through. You can send them to us via email, reinsofAzeroth@gmail.com. On Twitter, the show can be found at Reins of Azeroth. Spaz can be found at SpazWesson. I can be found at Cinder_tweets. You can send us a message if you'd like to have a chat with us on our Discord server. And that's it. Thank you very much, everybody, for having a listen to our show during the year. We really, really appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful holidays, whatever it is that you celebrate. I hope you love it a lot. Eat lots of food. Be very merry. And, have fun in WoW. Don't forget to get your presents under the tree.
Yes, definitely.
The presents are good.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody at Twitch, for coming along tonight as well. It's great to see you. We'll catch you in a couple of weeks.
Happy New Year's.
Bye.
And done.
Yay! Thank you, Lita.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Indeed. Yes, thank you, Spanky. I just saw Spanky's one too. My microphone's in front of the chat. It's not a good place for my microphone to be. It's kind of on my list of things to deal with. How to settle this up better.
My microphone's where my microphone sits. It normally covers the side action bar in WoW.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So it's just like, move it out of the way. So. Okay.
Yay! Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying yay. I think
Sirius,
I'm coming
you
down
are free.
You can come out of your little present box. Little snowflakes.
Hi. Why?
You. I'll just sit here.
Happy.
I'll just sit here.
You're just getting comments of snark. Yeah. Go break out that snarkiness. Also, yeah, I did a very dumb.
How so?
I said the show with the Garrison song was last year, but it was actually the year before. The one last year was a different one. Ah, crap, I don't even remember what it was now. Let me see. One last year. Do You See What I See was last year. Yeah.
What do we see?
I don't remember the song.
Now I'm trying to find the
But yeah. Also, I brought down the banhammer.
Yeah, what was that about?
I have no idea.
just random
So nice.
trolls.
So nice that it wasn't directed at me for a change.
I'll bring down the literal banhammer on that one if I have to. But yeah, nasty human being fucking.
Grrg.
This is not Ad Zombie
2014 or
production, thank you.
2015?
2014. Yeah, 2014. Hey. Yeah, I had it again, I forgot it again.
What'd you forget?
Boy. I was gonna tell Cinder something, and then I forgot. Again. It's like the third time I forgot.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Sirius, you are a mind reader.
Why? Oh, because I sent you the thing already.
Yeah. You sweetie.
I'm like, oh, the show's ended. Oh, I haven't sent it to her yet. Crap. But yeah. Oh,
Okay.
boy. Was it?
Okay, so possibly episode 171.
I thought it was closer to the 120. 120. 120, 130, somewhere there. Because that was the Christmas time.
Episode 171 of Torrent Think Tank says it's our holiday episode complete with our annual holiday parody song.
Well, then there you go.
So that could be the second one that you're remembering.
What year is it?
2015.
That's not it.
Okay, so that's the year before.
It's 2014.
So it's...
That's why I said it was in like 120, 130s. Yeah. Oh boy. And
Yeah.
Get me Hedgehog. It looks so good.
I'm sorry. It is, but you'll hate me if I do. Everyone ends up hating
anyone
me.
who feeds me.
Oh, you might hate me for this. Because, like, even though, like, Hedgehog is the Christmas tradition, but along with that is also the tradition of regret and feeling ill because you couldn't contain yourself and had to have Hedgehog for breakfast multiple days
That's
in a row.
my entire life, though, except with caramel slice.
Okay.
Sirius, did you get the thing I sent you?
What
Get that thing I sent you?
No? Maybe?
Check your emails.
I don't know, man. My phone's on silent and... Oh, boy. Where's my phone? There's my phone.
Just open emails in a new tab.
No, I had to find my phone first, because I know that I'm going to lose... Sarah! Oh. Okay. Thank you! And... It's perfect, because the first 4 letters are exactly what it is.
What?
Okay, I'm just gonna read out the first 4 letters because it's like a whole bunch of other stuff. But the first 4 letters are literally G R R R. It's just grr. Grr.
Like the
It's
receipt.
perfect. Oh, he's sent me a mischief.
Oh.
I love him. I mean, Spaz too, but... That's why I feel sorry for Spaz, because every time I'm with cats, I'm like, I love you. And Spaz is like, I love you too. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I love you, I guess, but like, cat. I love him so much. And Spaz too.
Well, if it's okay with you guys, if we can say farewell to Twitch, because I need to go.
No,
No
definitely
worries.
not. You're hostage.
We'll see everybody
Hostage.
next year.
See you next year!
I love you.